Hey guys, so there was another free speech event at Berkeley with Milo, and there was a couple other speakers there, I think like Mike Cernovich, etc. But typically, whenever these things happen, there's a bunch of Antifa people that show up, throwing weapons, spraying people, hitting women and old people and stuff like that. But this time, surprisingly, there was like none of them there, right? Because the police actually did their job and they had enforced rules beforehand that they couldn't like wear, they couldn't cover their face, they couldn't do all this shit, right? So right away, that's all you need to do to get rid of Antifa. As long as you say you can't cover your face, there we go. They're gonna stop doing what they're doing, because these people are cowards, right? And they don't believe in what they say, right? They just want to go out and feel like they're doing something for people, or they want to go out and attack people and justify it. And that's the only reason. Because if they truly believed what they actually, espoused, they would still go out there and punch Nazis and whatever, because that's for the betterment of mankind. But as soon as they have to show their faces, etc., it's like, oh no, maybe not. I don't want to ruin my career, etc. So it's like, you know what? Clearly, this just shows you that these people were never serious. That they are just like your the progressive left wing college liberal that is going to get over this shit in a couple of years, and then there's going to be a few scragglers on that are going to get old, and they're going to still be like this for a long time. But like the people in North America that are part of Antifa, yeah, this is just like a pastime for them. It's something fun to do, and it's not necessarily like what's going on in Europe and like their Antifa, right? Like ours are much more tamed down. And you can see this because, yeah, as soon as the cops did their job, all this shit, they didn't show up. And think about all the violence and stuff that could have been prevented, possibly that whole Charlottesville thing, if the cops just did their job, if, they just enforced some rules that they did like this time, then yeah, all this shit could have been prevented. But that's not what happened typically. And all the other times at Berkeley, it's because, people don't want to say the mayor told the police chief to stand down, but hey, we all saw the police just standing there watching, so I doubt they were doing that on their own accord, right? They were clearly told to stand down, to not do anything by somebody, right? So this time they weren't. And this event also cost something like $800,000, right? So these are really pricey things. And think about all the money that could have been saved in all your cities, because the majority of the money spent for security in these things are taxpayer money, right? It's taxpayer money. So, like, liberal cities, you're wasting all of your own money by holding protests, by holding counter protests. Like, if people were just able to protest peacefully and you left them alone, then they wouldn't have to enact a police state. They wouldn't have to have all this fucking shit and waste like $1 million just to protect like 50 people from crazy fucking lunatics. And all you need to do is say, hey, you can't cover your face, right? So yeah, let's go with the simple rules that are going to save everybody a lot of money, instead of going more with the police state stuff. But yeah, this is essentially like the end of Antifa. As long as cities continue to do this and the mayors aren't fucking liberal assholes that want this shit to happen, then yeah, they're not going to have a fucking leg to stand on for very long. But if you like my content, subscribe and have a great day. See ya.